I would like to cheer you up with one of the great, albeit larger and now, commercial success stories of the past 20 years. Organized crime has been around a very long time here, we say, and this would be the great, the vice versa indeed. So what triggered this extraordinary growth in cross-border crime? Of course, there are risks, globalization, technologies, communication, but first it's collapse of communism. Remember this guy, he used to win the gold medal in weightlifting every 4 years in Olympic, and he was a great celebrity of communism with a fabulous lifestyle to go with it. He used to get great apartments in the center of town, casual sex on tap, and he could travel to the West very freely, which was a great luxury at the time. It may come as a surprise, but he played a critical role in the emergence of market economy, or as I like to call them, they are the midwives. Now in Bulgaria, when communism collapsed all over Eastern Europe, it wasn't just a communist, it was the state that collapsed as well. That means that police force wasn't working, the car system wasn't functioning properly. So what was a businessman in the brave new world of capitalism in Eastern Europe? And I resolved to travel around the world, examining this global underworld, crime law underworld by talking to policemen, by talking to victims, by talking to consumers of illicit goods and services, but above all by talking to the gangsters themselves. Now, when your state is collapsing, your economy is heading down at a rate of nuts, the last people you want to come onto the labor markets are 14,000 men and women, which shift skills are surveillance, are smuggling, are building underground networks, and killing people. And the Balkans were the fabulous place to start. Why? Of course, there was issue with law and order collapsing, but also at the same, the retail trade is location. And what I noticed at the beginning of my research that the Balkans turned into the vast transit zone for illicit goods and services. Organized carrying cocaine, women betrayed into prostitution, and precious minerals. Organized crime has zones of production like Afghanistan and Colombia, and it has zones of distribution like Mexico and the Balkans. Take Mexico for example, 6,000 people killed there. But what about Democratic Republic of Congo? Since 1998, 5 million people have died there. And why is it? Because mafias from all over the world cooperate with local paramilitaries in order to seize the supplies of the rich minerals of the region. Thank you.
So,